Yo, what's going on, everyone? Hope you can hear me or see me. Shooting a quick video before I start painting a bunch of baits, which I'm probably going to shoot videos of those as well. A bunch of wake baits I got to do for like 15 or 20 guys. So I'll probably post some of those videos, like how to paint or whatever, just colors I've been doing. But this video is going to be my all-time favorite jig. 90% of the time I throw it. Just a great jig. I've used it for years and years and years and years, and it's just my all-time favorite jig around rock. Laydowns, grass, open water, pretty much just a great all-around jig. And it's just a great jig. And I'll show you just, you know, it's a jig, it's a jig, it's a jig. Just a little bit unique, designed at Lake of the Ozarks. It's the Omega Custom Tackle half flip. I know a lot of guys have used it, absolutely love the jig. This is what I've been using the last couple weeks. It's what I caught the 27-pound bag last week. This is the head of it. So you can see, this is the jig head. As you can see, the red eyes, the Omega Custom Tackle traditional red eyes. This is a green pumpkin with the green pumpkin weed guard. We've got it angled to where it stands up when it's on rock or the bottom. It was designed at Lake of the Ozarks, so it's got the flat head, it's got the skirt keeper here, and then your bait keeper here with a heavy gauge mustad hook. I mean, this thing is extremely heavy, so I always throw it on a heavy ride, 745, 755, 746. 20-25 pound line minimum. The weed guard is stiff enough to where it rolls over cover. It's not weak to where when you hit cover it just collapses, but it's also soft enough to where you can pin fish. I mean, as you saw in some of my photos, every fish is pinned to the top of the mouth. Just a great hook. The stout hook is what I like about it. Just when I'm flipping heavy cover, you know, heavy laydowns and grass and all that kind of stuff, and drilling them with the big rod. But that is just the hook of it. It's a skipping machine. We took the line tie, instead of doing a vertical line tie, we rotated it and did a horizontal line tie. We did that about 12 or 13 years ago with the jig, as you can kind of see there. The other thing that makes it pretty unique is the skirts that we use. We're not doing, that's an old skirt. So I'm doing full skirts. We're not doing any rubber bands or any of that stretching and all that kind of stuff. I personally just hate rubber bands, especially if you have a jig and it sits in a box or whatever. They either tend to expand, loosen up, or they dry rot and crack and fall apart. A lot of times you'll have a jig skirt, you know, if you're fishing and you get like bluegill and shell crackers and all that kind of stuff. When you set the hook, it'll slide down and you have to put it back up and it slides down. With the Omega jig and their skirts that they're using, these are pro tie skirts. I don't know if you can kind of see it here. It is a full circle pro tie, and it's also got the double rattle bands built into the skirt. The other nice thing is they make great punch skirts, so you can just slide it down your line, put away your Texas rig, put your weight on top of it. Awesome for punch skirting as well. But it's got the hollow circle here, but then it's got an actual hand tie, pro tie on the edges here. So once it's on the skirt, or once it's on the jig, it's not coming off. The only way to get it is to cut it off. And I always stick it on with pretty heavy just saliva, just because sometimes they don't always slide all the way up, both the bait keeper and the skirt keeper. So this is it right here. This is the half flip. As you can see, this is Missouri crawl, a little bit dirtier water. Currently it's 39 degrees out. It was 72 yesterday. Temps are going to plummet down into the 20s. We're supposed to get a couple inches of snow, maybe, which is insane. So dirty water, but it matches really well. My other favorite color head is, of course, the black golds. Let me see. The black gold head. This is my #1 favorite color, just because it's just a general good color for every jig skirt. But the color that I've been using is this. This is Green Pumpkin Flash, Blue Flash. This is what I used to catch the 27-pound bag last Thursday. And then you just pair it up with your favorite trailer. This is just a Missile Baits D-Bomb. I think this is like Bruiser. Just a great dirty water color. You know, matches up really well with the jig. But this is my all-time favorite jig. I love throwing it pretty much all the time. I just like the size. I'm not a 3/8 kind of guy. I like just the heavier gauge wire, heavier gauge hook on the jig. But that is it. I'm gonna go whack some baits out. Got some other stuff I gotta get done. So smash that thumbs up, guys. Post down below. Hope you guys have a good one, and we'll talk to you guys later.